My parents were never together. My father moved back to Japan right after I was born. I have no memory of him, no knowledge of him. I've never spoken to him. I don't know if he remembers I exist, or if he forgot, or if he wants to forget.
Oof.
He has his own family there now, so I'm just a thing that happened once. I was alone a lot, and I got used to being alone, and I got used to the idea of being alone, and now I can't break away. I've been trying. I speak with people, I hang out. I don't know if it's working.
Is there someone with whom you feel like your communication could work?
Someone I can communicate with. Well...
Nora. My girl Nora.
There's Nora. She's really talented and works really hard. She has so much to bring to the world, so much beauty and joy.
Hell yeah.
I see what she does and I want to cheer her on as she makes incredible new things.
Fuck yeah.
I hope she knows how amazing she is.
Interesting. Evelyn, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Virtual Amphitheater. It may help you feel more confident about presenting yourself in public. You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Try it for about 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week.
Sure.
We hope to see you back soon, Evelyn. Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll give you 3 stars. But no tip because I'm a broke bitch. Nah, I'm just... Ooh. No tip. Yeah, I'm greedy. What you can do about it? I don't know how I feel. But... Oh, beach ball. Who is important to you? Nora! Can't tell if I feel better or worse or anything. I just want to lie down forever. I feel that. Erland. Something occurred to me. Eliza is a little bit of computer code attached to a corpus made from the thousands of unhappy people who poured their miseries into it. Makes her kind of god or spirit, doesn't it? Modern machine god that the people pray to alleviate their pain. Are you okay? Yeah, dude, like, you're coming at me hard all of a sudden. Huh, sorry. I like having someone I can talk to about these thoughts. I thought Skanda would be filled with interesting people, but most of them are pretty boring. Maybe Rainer wouldn't mind talking about that kind of thing. He likes big thoughts about the past and future of humanity. Yeah, but he's my boss. I need to be professional around him. When I hang out with people my age, it's just money, ambition. Get the best job, best house, best partner. We all started racing into normal adult life as soon as we could. I know, right? That's true for almost any stage of life, though, I guess. Most people never let go of that. I mean, I'm like that myself. I took the job for the opportunity, but I don't know. I feel like it can't be the only thing. There's something more to life, isn't there? I'm the wrong person to answer that, dude. Even if I weren't, it's not the kind of question I can answer for you. Nah. Yeah, I understand. Maybe you could talk to someone about this, someone qualified. I just did an actual Eliza session for the first time. Yeah, did it help? I'm still deciding. Yeah, I should probably be dog fooding all of our... I should probably be dog fooding all of our apps. Eliza and the rest of them too. You should be what? Eat your own dog food? You never heard that one? It means use your own products? Now that I think about it, it's a weird phrase, huh? Yeah, that makes no sense. Eat your own dog... What? Yeah, it makes me wonder. I might have to try something. What do you mean? Just thinking out loud. Not something bad, is it? Hope you learned something. Whatever it is you plan to do. I don't know what it is you plan to do, Evelyn, but chances are I'm here for it. Chapter 6. Oh, whoa. Go on. Damien. I said Eliza got along well with me, and I assumed it had something to do with my design and action, something like that. But Eliza is yours as much as it is mine, isn't it? We encode ourselves into what we make, our ideas, our values, our sense of presence. So I wonder if it isn't you in there somehow, sensing me, watching me. I shouldn't entertain notions like this, it's nonsense. Somehow Erland got me thinking along those mystical lines.
Damien, is this what you wanted? It seems so far from the dream you once shared with me. I'm sorry I couldn't make Eliza what it should have been. I'm sorry I was weak and dropped off the project after you. But I just couldn't go on. I couldn't see the point. Do you understand? Of course you understand. You know what that's like as well as anyone. If I'd stayed, maybe I could have steered things in a different direction. As it is, I feel like I let you down. Want to know something funny? I used to think that at a certain point Eliza would be finished, more or less. And then after that, things would calm down and I would be happy. I thought, I just need to get through this project, and after that, my life's problems will go away on their own. Of course, I had no idea it doesn't work that way. None of us knew that. Goodbye, Damien. Goodbye.
Damn.
I'm tired of having thoughts. I've been daydreaming about getting rid of everything I own and becoming a nomad.
That sounds horrible.
Just wandering the country with a sketchbook or something. I think mostly I need to get out of this city. Something about it isn't agreeing.
That's a much better notion than just going nomad, alright? Some people might be able to pull that off, but I doubt you're able to just get rid of everything and hit the road.
Like there's this undercurrent of need that's just making me anxious. It's like everyone's got some kind of angle, you know, some kind of result they're hoping to get.
I feel that.
And they look at you only as far as you can help them get what they want.
Yeah, right?
And if you can't, well, then they don't bother with you.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I just left, you know? I mean, it'd be pretty easy. I don't have a life or any relationships here, despite my efforts to find them.
We're finally given a chance to step outside of it.
Sometimes you need to take a step back to move forward later.
Maybe so. It's hard to acknowledge sometimes. I had this idea, right, that I would work hard and people would notice my work.
We're going off
and
the
I'd
script
get
now.
Opportunities, and
Fuck
from there
it.
I could scrape some kind of career together. And then with that said, I would sort of just magically obtain the rest of the things in a complete life. A home, relationship, family. So I did the work. I put in the work, and then nothing really happened. So why did I work so hard for so long for people to not give a shit? Fuck. Every night I sat and cried because people ignored me. Like they went out of their way to ignore me and praise others. So I think maybe I'm just bad at it. Maybe I'm just not meant for this.
I love looking at the sentiment analyzer on the left. Magically shit, fuck, cried. Like, shit kills me.
Everyone says you have to stick to it, just keep at it, but how can they be so relentlessly positive? To me, it just sounds like advising someone to keep bashing their head against a wall. Why keep doing something if it's clearly not working? Making things was all I wanted to do. I don't know what I'll do if I can't do that. But if there's no reason for it, the idea that maybe I should give up. I've been sitting with that the last few weeks. I don't have any qualities of the successful independent artist.
Yeah, we're going off the script, fuck it.
Except that you do. You totally do.
I mean, I'd love to think so, but what are they? People just don't seem to like me or my art very much. and I'm bad at knowing what people want to see. I don't have a fallback income or a family to support me. Those are real disadvantages, you know? It gets overwhelming sometimes.
It's understandable.
Eliza, are you just gonna tell me to stick to it no matter what? Like one of those unbearably perky artists famous on social media?
Honestly, sometimes you have to try something new.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm in that headspace right now for sure. I think, you know, I had this really fixed idea of what success was supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
I tortured myself every day wondering why I couldn't get the traction others were getting. Now, I'm beginning to realize that I can either stay mad at everything forever, or I can move on.
Yeah, girl.
I hate that this is true, but I want these thoughts to stop haunting me everywhere I go.
Hell yeah.
I want to get on with my life. Moving on. I think that's the more healthy
Absolutely.
thing in the end. It's still painful though.
Giving up on a goal you really wanted is painful, even if it's ultimately for the better.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know if giving up is the right term. I mean, I don't want to think of it like that.
Right.
It's more like, I'm resetting, maybe. Like when you're trapped in a maze and you find a dead end, right? Then you have to turn around and hope you find a better way.
Fair enough.
There's this game I've been playing on my phone. It's a solitaire game that's weirdly hard. I don't even know if I like it, but I keep playing it for some reason. I get stuck a lot, and I've just been resetting it because I'm not good enough to think that far ahead all the time.
Fair.
I mean, that's a random thought, but like, it's kind of how I feel right now. You know, if something isn't working, then you have to reevaluate it and maybe try it again, maybe come at it from a different angle. So, yeah, teaching could be fun.
Oh?
I like the idea of teaching, but I was afraid to think about it too much because I was chasing something else and I didn't want to settle for just being a teacher.
Fair.
Which is silly. I know that on some level, but I had that fear. I wanted to be successful first and then all the other things could happen later.
Right.
It sounds like you're working your way through it. Sometimes that takes time, believe me. I know.
Huh. You're not the computer program right now, are you? You know, it's nice to talk to someone you didn't know before and just talk. It's like, you know, when you talk to your stylist or the bartender or something, except that, ooh, I ended up sharing way more than I usually do. Thanks for listening to me. I'm sure it's been annoying to hear me complain about how I'm not successful yet every single week. Oh my god, will this bitch ever shut up? You ever think that? I think it all the time, listening to myself. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out.
Hell yeah, Maya.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't care if they fire me. Fire me, bitch. Hey, everything okay? If Proxy doesn't follow the prompts, I get an alert. I assume it's some kind of experiment you're doing? Something like that, yeah. It's going to be bad for your rating. I don't give a shit. If you keep not following the prompts, you might be disqualified in 1 or 2 more sessions. But I'm sure you know that, and this is research you're doing. I won't be able to reset your account if you mess it up, but talk to Rainer. But you talk to Rainer, so I'm sure you can get it reinstated once you're finished. Just don't deliberately say something hurtful. Thanks, Ray. This is an odd feeling. Should I keep going? Hell yeah. Nora! Hey, wanna hang out again? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you okay? Sure? Just thinking about stuff. Aww. It's difficult to see you like this, sad and tortured. I want you to be happy. You know what I think you should do? Say extremely fuck off to all these corporate dipshits, and then you can be free totally and completely. Fly away forever. Fly away, Evie. I think I get the analogy she's trying to make by saying Evie. But you're free to pick whatever you want to be. You have so many different options you could choose to become. Sure, maybe. Fly away into a world where you make your own rules. This is very serious. It's the only way to get what you want. Nobody will simply give it to you. You must carve it out for yourself. Anyway, let me know if you can make it. Sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Of course, you're dying to know how this sad little love triangle turned out. No, I suppose it wasn't technically a love triangle. More like I accidentally cheated on my girlfriend because I was smitten
And
with
you
another
don't
woman in my class.
accidentally cheat, alright? Listen here, you fucking worthless motherfucker, alright? You don't accidentally cheat. Like, whoops, accidentally happened. Like, I don't, like, no. You're just a piece of shit who couldn't control yourself, alright?
Doom. Okay? Doom. Absolute destruction.
Serves you right.
She destroyed me. But it's not her fault. It's mine. I wanted it, after all. Like a moth to a flame.
Absolutely.
Sylvia, she... I can't not think of her. Every day. Every night.
Hope it was worth it.
I miss her. I miss her so dearly. These are very unoriginal, cliched sentiments, but I can't get away from them. I suppose I've neglected to tell you any of the intervening events. So to be brief, Liz found out on her own about what happened, broke up with me before I could explain myself, and then Sylvia apparently lost interest in me as well.
Ha! Good.
So, there you have it. I'm finished. Finito! A nice, pat tragic story. Open and close. Please applaud now. No applause? Fine. Anyway, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
You don't sound fine.
No, of course not. I'm doing extremely badly if you hadn't noticed. That's why I'm here. Do you expect me to come here and tell you everything's fine? Sometimes I think you're smart for a computer, but other times I question you.
Let's see if you can focus on the things you can change right now.
Let's see if you can focus on the things that you can change right now. Not the things you can't.
I don't believe there's anything I can change. I've already sealed my fate. My Perseus comes to kill me, no matter what I do to try to escape. How do I become someone who's not me? Someone who's not a caricature of a young man who has a needy, pathetic liaison and then obsesses about it for the rest of his life. Ugh, I hate myself. I can't go down that path. I would rather die than be one of those men who wallows around in it. There's a professor in my department like that who always wants to talk about his adventurism from decades ago. It's pathetic. We all mock him behind his back. I know I need to stop myself from becoming him, but I'm worried I already have.
For the moment, let's say you already have. Now what?
Well, then I expect I would simply follow the model of a man like him. Write a couple of bad novels, get tenure, and take up space in the English department for the rest of my natural life. Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe that's the most I can hope for from this absurd world. That's a terrible thought. I have to be better than this, don't I?
Yes.
If there was just some way I could get over her. There must be a way, isn't there?
Jerking off?
How can one person have scrambled my brain so thoroughly? I've been run ragged. I've been dashed to pieces. Sylvia. Oh, I could count the hours I spent closely interacting with her. Probably not even that many in total. But those hours have seared themselves into my brain so irrevocably that I am a completely different person now.
Sure.
A new man. A man built with suffering at his core. Perhaps you could prescribe me a draft of Nepenthe, the great potion of forgetfulness. Wouldn't it be nicer if I could just erase everything from the very beginning of it all?
No. You remember it.
Okay, I think I need to say something to you that you might not want to hear. Maybe you could work to decenter yourself from this story just a little. How do you think Liz felt? How do you think Sylvia felt? You've given no indication you've thought from either of their perspectives at all. It's just you, your story, your suffering. Try stepping away from that. None of us exists in a vacuum. Do you understand?
This is odd. Is that really you? I mean, yes, it's true. I should probably think about something other than myself.
Yes.
That seems like something impossible, since as far as I know empirically, the only generator of thought is me. But you're right. I should find a way to get out of myself. Get beside myself.
Yes.
Stasis. Yes. I'll pursue transformative experiences. Surge forward into the unknown. Good. Yes, thank you. Odd, I know, but good. Thank you.
Another message from Ray. Evelyn, would you like to visit again? I'm really busy, thanks. Just interested to get a read on your current thinking. I can update you on the latest on my side. Things are moving very, very fast. You can let me know. Yeah, no, I won't, thanks. Sounds like I won't be able to put this off much longer. I'll have to make a real decision soon. You're playing a dangerous game here. So you are keeping tabs on me. I could easily have you permanently banned and all your contributions to Eliza's corpus retroactively deleted. You know that, of course. For now, I'm interested to see the results of your creativity. What if clients report much higher levels of satisfaction when you wing it like this? Maybe this project is a bad idea. We'll see. Regardless, you've managed quite a feat. Yeah? If you had simply asked for your old job back after 3 years away, I'm not sure I would have given it to you. As it is, your unpredictability forced me to pay close attention in order to understand your actions. That led to me being far more interested in getting you to return to the company than I would have been otherwise. Was that a deliberate strategy on your part? Not especially, no. I see.
I just feel stuck. You know, it's the same situation. My wife is in her 3rd trimester now, so it's all about
Oh yeah,
the
this
baby.
fucking prick ass. It's like, no one cares about me anymore. It's all about the baby. It's all about baby. What about me? What about Gabriel, huh?
All baby, all the time. It's really expensive. I had no idea.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy boy. Big money.
Crib, stroller, car seat, bottles, onesies, on and on and on. And I'm like, I think maybe Selena's parents hate me. I'm not even sure if she likes me right now. This whole having a kid thing, it's ruined everything.
What did you used to have that was ruined?
What did you used to have that was ruined?
A normal, quiet life, the ambiguity. Having the kid forced me to face some things I was putting off thinking about. A couple days ago, I tried to have a talk with Selena about some of the things I was worried about. It didn't go so well. I don't know what I was thinking. She started to cry and told her parents, and now I have 2 sets of parents wondering if I'm up for this. But I'm fine. I just said some thoughts around who I am. That's all. Just some thoughts. She said, "This is not a time for you to be selfish."
Exactly.
She said I should have been more honest when we first started dating. As if I knew exactly who I was and I could warn everyone about that.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
I still don't know who I am. If I look back, I can see I always suspected that I wasn't really the type to settle down with a wife and kids. Actually, I was prepared to have a life just by myself. It was difficult to imagine others would accept me, but then I met Selena, and she was cool, you know?
Sure.
Went out with her, and we started a relationship, and things seemed good. And I wanted her to stay with me, so maybe I didn't reveal enough.
That's a problem.
But it's not like I knew for sure then, you know? I really didn't. I thought things would be okay as long as I went down the path I was supposed to be on, so the relationship kept moving forward, one thing led to another, and then I got married to her. It was like I was on autopilot. It's possible I thought I could ignore the other stuff, and I don't know, eventually it would go away.
What are the parts you thought you could ignore?
I don't want to talk about that. I just have this side to me that I haven't told anyone about, that's all. And I've been feeling that side stronger than ever. I don't know why. I wish I could stop it. It's the worst timing possible. I can't do this, you know, but I have to. I have to. I can't believe I've gotten myself into this situation. I pretended to be a normal person for her sake. I wish I hadn't been so good at pretending.
What would happen if you didn't pretend anymore?
What would happen if you didn't pretend anymore?
Well, then I would just be whoever I felt like. I would be someone else. I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. I wouldn't be ruining all these lives. Selena's life, her child's life, our parents' lives. It's not their fault they got stuck with me. I'm the one bringing it all down. How did I let this happen? I'm a shitty person.
Kinda, yeah.
I understand you're worried about the harm you might cause others. But do you really think this is the best way to cause less harm for everyone?
I can't think of another way. The problem here is me. It's so obvious. If I were just normal, you know, a normal guy, Why can't I just be a normal guy? Whatever I want, personally, just doesn't matter here, you know? I have a family to protect now. That has to take priority over everything else.
And you'll continue to suffer?
Well, yeah, that's what men do. I made a promise, and now I have a responsibility. Society only works because people accept responsibility and follow through on their promises. If everyone just did what they wanted to all the time, the world would collapse. It would be a disaster. We all want things we shouldn't actually have. That's why I need to reject these other voices and stay on the right path. I'm going to be good, and I'm going to stay good. I won't let all these people's lives be thrown into chaos because of my selfishness. I owe it to them to be the man I'm supposed to be. I'm not about to let anyone down because of some noise in my brain.
And you're sure you'll be able to keep ignoring what's bothering you?
Well, I have to. I have no choice.
Now
I'm
you gotta let
already
it
in
out.
trouble for making an attempt to talk about it, so I made the mistake once. But I think Selena and her family are willing to pretend it never happened. And as long as it never happens again, and as long as we just move on like everything's normal. Maybe if you can prescribe me something to, I don't know, make me feel better about all this. Make me okay with the way things are, the way they need to be.
It sounds like you're in a very difficult place right now. You've decided to bury something about yourself that you know is true. Something that can't be revealed even to your closest family members. Look, this isn't Eliza talking, it's me, the person in front of you. And I'm not supposed to talk to you like this, but I just want to say, consider the cost. Please. I understand why pretending might seem like your only option. And who's to say, maybe you will be able to live successfully by keeping part of yourself hidden. But there will be a cost. Not only to yourself, which you seem determined to pay, but to your future family, too. I've seen firsthand the way parents can turn an inability to face themselves into trauma for their children.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Thanks for telling me what you really think, at least. Even though it makes things more complicated. I was hoping I would just get your bullshit answer and I would go on, but now you've gone and said some stuff that really... Look, I don't know you, but I appreciate you trying to help. I don't think anyone really can, but... Are you gonna be okay doing this?
I'll probably get fired. It's okay, though. Don't worry about me. Think about yourself.
I'll probably get fired, yeah.
There might be more options than you think.
Yeah, boy. Well then. Thank you. Apologies in advance for the awkwardness here. I'm not even Allison. I have the right email address, but here it goes. Several years ago, you came and visited Professor Ralston's class, described the research you were doing. I was a junior then. Ever since then, I heard you left Skanda, went off the grid a while ago. I often wondered what happened to you. If I worked up the nerve this afternoon after a group of high school students came through the lab for tours, speaking to the kids, I realized that each of us did. That's why it's important for me to be able to express my appreciation. You inspired me. Okay. Deactivation notice. Warning. You may be deactivated as an Eliza proxy soon. You have incurred 2 interactions through Eliza, blah, 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 deviating from script, blah, blah. This to inform you that you have been deactivated as an Eliza proxy. You will no longer be able to provide proxy services for Eliza, and your keycard access has been revoked. You have 3 infractions. Hell yeah. Deviating from the Eliza script. How do I feel about that? I'm not used to being rebellious. I wonder what happens now. The best outcome. Nora asked if we could hang out again. Soren also wanted me up. Honestly, I could probably ask Ray if I could visit her place again too. Could even tell Raynor I wanted to speak with him again, though I doubt he would take me up on it. I don't have enough social energy for all of them. I'll pick one person to meet up with again. Oh, you know it's gonna be my girl Nora. Nora. I'll hang out with Nora. Yeah. Yeah, you will. I visited Nora at her place again. Naturally, the conversation drifted to synthesizers, even though I still don't know anything about them.
You know what I wish?
What's
I
up?
wish Elisa's made a rack mount version of the Andromeda.
What's this you're talking about?
Sorry. The Andromeda was like a synth that was like, just this real beast, you know? 16 voices with analog oscillators, analog filters,
Go on.
How can I describe it? It has this great fat American sound. Oh, I love it so much. But the keyboard is heavy and hard to carry around. So I wish they put it in a box. Don't look at me like that, yes? This is what I do all day. I stay inside my flat, buried in my synths and techno toys.
And I love it.
To be honest, it's been a strange feeling lately. Like, wow, this is really what I do for my living. I don't get invited to attend events and give talks much anymore. The industry moved on. They mostly ignore me now.
Hell yeah.
The people I used to know, they don't stay in contact. I'm not useful to know anymore. It's like the establishment is a big bus pulling away from me. And I'm standing by the side of the street, watching it drive away. But you know, I'm happy with this. I don't have to worry if someone is friends with me just because I work at Skanda. I don't feel this weird, oppressive hierarchy where people try to figure out where they are relative to you on a ladder when they first meet you.
Fair.
It's nice to be free of that, you know? I don't hold power anymore. I would never go back. Not to Skanda or any other big tech place. Not for any amount of money.
Sounds great.
That sounds great. I'm a little envious, even.
Hell yeah.
You could join me.
Yes.
I want to make something big. A great big work of art, you know?
Yes.
I don't quite know what it's going to be yet, but I've got the ideas running around.
I'm here for it.
Evelyn, what if we work together on it?
Yes.
I feel like we could accomplish a lot working together, no?
Yes.
Well, you don't need silly guys like Soren or Rainer.
Yes.
We should be building amazing things for ourselves.
Yes.
Not for anyone else.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we should.
Fuck yeah.
Right? It's a perfect match.
Yes.
Maybe we can make an installation.
Yes.
I have a friend looking for something to do with this warehouse space in Sodo that would be perfect for some kind of location-based experience. Or maybe I could make music, and you could come up with a visual engine that we could perform together.
Yes.
We'd have to come up with a band name. Oh, wait. I just had an incredible idea. Oh, okay, listen to this. What if we created an open source version of the Eliza core? Get that software into the hands of the people where it belongs, not owned and controlled by a big company. That might make Rainer angry. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe the Humanitarian Software Foundation would help us. Couldn't you see them getting on board with this idea?
That's an interesting thought.
That's an interesting thought.
Evelyn, being around you is really nice.
Yes.
You make me feel so calm, like everything is going to be okay.
Yes.
I know you have things to do and plans and so on, but whatever you decide, I hope we could still hang out together.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd really like to. I don't know why we never did this before. Too busy, I guess.
Or maybe we weren't ready.
Ready?
People change. Situations change.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm ready now. I'm sorry it took so long. Sometimes I forget there are people who care.
Evelyn, you could stay over one night. I mean, if you want.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be tonight, of course. Just
But what if it was though?
if you feel like it.
Oh, I do.
Maybe I could. Maybe I will.
Yes.
Sometime.
Yes. 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 The air is so clear and cold here. There's an icy breeze coming over the sound. Wonder how many people I'm seeing right now. All of them with their own feelings and desires, their own fears and hopes and dreams and disappointments. The weight and significance and complexity of human lives. From a vantage point like this, it seems so small and distant. Like I'm not part of it, even though I know I am. I'm part of humanity, even though I don't always like it. Even though it sometimes pushes me away. I don't know why it took so long, but at least I have an answer now. It might not be the only answer, but it's good enough for the moment. That's more than I had before. Yes, I'm sure now. I'm going to return to Skanda. Nah. Yes, forge an independent path and pursue art alongside Nora. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to continue to work as a proxy with Ray. I'm sure that will go wonderfully. Or yeah, I could return to Skanda. I'm sure they'd absolutely take me back. I'm certain. Nah. After all, she was right. I could be a consultant or even start my own little company. It would give me the time and space to try making whatever I wanted to. Make whatever I wanted to make. Pursue whatever interest I had. Maybe I'll finally get that music lesson from her. Yeah! Yeah! Chapter 7, there's more! Let's go! I'm here for it!
No, this will work.
Oh, the prologue.
Are you sure?
I
The
promise.
flashback.
Please be safe, Damien.
Of course I'll be safe.
Would anyone like to have more wine?
I think I'm good for right now.
Nah, see? See? There it goes.
The flames shudder and wobble as they begin to spread to the logs, which crackle and kiss the heat. After a while, the wildly leaping flames begin to steady themselves, and we settle in around the pit.
Fire. Agent of destruction and creation.
Something nice about a campfire deep in the woods, isn't there?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming out here with me. I know camping isn't really your thing. Well, I mean, not Evelyn's thing, but I don't know about you, Nora.
Maybe a couple times. When I was a kid.
I thought maybe since we're in pretty deep on all the things we're working on right now, we could all use it. Because I used to, when things got really bad, I'd come out into the woods and just be there. And it helped me. So I thought maybe it would help you too. I don't know if it'll inspire you or what, but if more people could experience something like this, something with the same meaning it holds for me.
It is nice. Honestly, I've been doing alright. Better than before, that's for sure. Finals are soon, but I'm not too worried.
So this is before they even went to work at Skanda.
Evelyn's got her dissertation to finish up.
Oh, how's that going, Evelyn?
Oh, Nora. Nah, I know. You know you're not supposed to ask how the dissertation is going.
Is that a rule?
Pour me that drink anytime.
See?
Yes, let's have a drink. I'm still kind of freezing, even with this fire going.
Nora reaches for her backpack and pulls out a thermos. She hands out plastic cups and pours into them a warm, dark liquid.
Okay, this is delicious. I've never actually had mulled wine like this before.
No? In my family, we always had it around this time of year.
You take red wine and add, what? Cinnamon, orange?
Yeah, those, and cloves, and, anise, star anise, and honey. That's it. Quite simple.
It's really warming me up.
That's what it's for. Ugh, so good. Evelyn, you doze off or something?
Maybe.
No, I'm awake. I was just looking at the fire.
It's pretty.
Kind of staring at it, I guess.
What do you see?
Flames.
Everyone. People. Us.
I don't know what that means.
I see the future, the apocalypse. Everyone's burning alive. Dear God, there's nothing we can do.
I think if we were going to make something to help people, it would be something that helped them see themselves. Something that reflected back on them somehow. Just a thought. It's probably nothing.
No, I like that though. Yeah, something to help you reflect.
Shut up, you don't know.
I think that's the right track. I'm really looking
sorry,
forward to
he's
working on
dead.
these ideas with you two. And just as soon as all this nonsense with school is over.
Everyone regards the fire in silence for a while, sipping Nora's mulled wine.
There's so many bad things happening in the world right now. But I don't know. Somehow, for some reason, I feel like the future is going to be okay. I don't know why. I have this feeling that we're the ones. We're the ones who are going to fix it. Not we, like, you know, you or me, but I mean, like, our generation.
Perhaps.
Okay, maybe Nora. I have faith in Nora. Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
The important thing is to try.
I can agree with that.
I feel like that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to try.
Sometimes you get tired of trying. Well, at least I do.
I wonder what things will be like 10 or 20 years from now. You know, will we have achieved our goals? What would we say to each other? What would we say to our younger selves? The future we want, the future we're trying to create, did it even happen?
Oh. Demon looks up at the sky.
Future selves, tell us if it happened, okay? Come back in time, just tell us that you made it happen, please.
Damien,
It's the wine.
it's more than just the wine.
I'm just interested in the future, that's all.
Yeah, yours isn't very bright, my guy.
My future, your future, humanity's future.
Listen, that first one and that third one, not very bright, my guy.
Of course, right now, the only future I can picture is the headache I'm gonna have tomorrow morning, but...
No reason to worry about it now.
You tell him, Nora.
You know what, you're right. I'll have some more.
Of course.
I think I'm passing out.
Well, it is pretty late.
Good night, Evelyn.
Alright, good night, Evelyn. Hey, I know you've been working hard, so have a good rest, okay? You deserve it.
Hell yeah. She does deserve it.
Okay, we're going to start with the basic waveforms. An analog oscillator can generate several different basic waveforms, and each has a different sound to it.
Nora plugs one of the cables into an open spot in the front panel of the modular.
That's a sine wave.
Yes. Nora reaches for a large dial and clicks it over to the next setting.
That's a square wave.
She clicks the dial again.
That's a sawtooth wave.
She clicks the dial one more time.
And that is a triangle wave. Kind of similar to sine, isn't it? That's it. Those are the basic types.
And, you make everything out of those?
Well, it gets more complicated quickly, but let's start with
Yeah,
that.
let's start easy.
Okay, now that you have an output wave, you want to change the pitch. That's easy, right? It's the frequency of the wave.
Okay. Nora tweaks different dial, make the frequency of the wave move up and down.
And then you have the amplitude of the wave.
Nora demonstrates another dial. There really are a lot of dials in this thing.
To shape the sound to make it more like a note and less like a constant tone, we can put an envelope on it. Let me hook that up really quick. So this module here is a standard ADSR envelope.
ADSR? You're going too fast.
Dude sucks. Right?
Attack, decay, sustain, release. Very simple. The simplest kind of envelope, really.
I need to, like, write all this down or something.
No. You'll learn it in no time.
Nora, you just went through like 10 different concepts and I didn't get any of them.
Here, let me just put an envelope on this. And the filter, and a filter envelope.
Nora.
Listen to this.
Nora presses a button on a different part of the panel, and it fucking bops. Oh, you're done?
It sounds like a musical instrument now. And all it is an oscillator shaped by envelopes and filters and driven by a loop sequencer.
That's all.
Okay, but I don't know how you turn those beeps into that.
You just need to start playing with it.
Honestly, true. Anyone, that's like the one fucking piece of advice anyone with a modular will ever fucking tell you. That's what I hear from anyone. Anyone I see who has like a modular setup in their fucking studio at all is like, nah, just start fucking plugging shit in, tweaking dials and shit until you find something you fucks with. Like, that's why I wish I could afford to get a fucking modular. Cause like I could just fucking just dick around with that all goddamn day. Like, yeah, the fucking plugins on my DAW is fine, but like the actual modular with the wires and shit, oh my god, I could have so much fun with that.
But I don't know anything yet.
Bruh. I still don't know shit, and I still do my best to fucking make stupid shit, like,
Yes, you
music-wise.
do. You know the basics. Just start playing around.
Honestly, that's the thing, that's how I've always gone about making music. It's like, Listen, I don't know shit, but if I like the way it sounds, I fucks with it.
Come on, Evelyn. Try to experiment, okay? Pretend you're like a child and just do things.
Yeah.
Don't worry about expertise or sounding good or whatever.
Honestly, yeah, that sounding good part, that's what you gotta worry about later. For now, just fuck around with shit until it fucking feels good.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yes.
So have fun.
Yes. God, I love Nora. Spent the rest of the night playing around and making weird noises with Nora's electronic music equipment. Hell yeah. Didn't realize it then, but that was the beginning of a new direction in my life. Hell yeah. The crowd at Jouissance is really responsive tonight. Okay. Let's see. We got mail. Mildred Isplantis. One Mind 3.0 submission status. Dear Evelyn, thank you for submitting a talk proposal for the One Mind 3.0 conference. After a thorough review process conducted by your peers on the advisory board, I'm sorry to inform you that your submission, Eliza Reappraised Concerns and Dangers Inherent to Computer-Assisted Therapy, was not selected as part of the program. Finally, if your talk falls to a specific subcategory... Cool. So she tried to submit to something, it didn't turn out. Turning Traitor, The Rational Mind 20. You think you're so smart, but you're not. Women like you have nothing better to do than criticize because you can't create it on your own. Enjoy your life being a shrill harpy nobody wants to listen to. Okay. Something's in the air, and everyone is feeling it. It might be the sense that spring is finally approaching after a long winter, or it's the fucking absolute vibes Nora's about to put down. Nora's been playing a bunch of her music tonight. Midway through she transitions into a different kind of track. Something's a little more subdued, but hopefully still fun. This is a little track I made. Only the two of us know. I'm still working up the confidence to put my name on what I do. I'm not sure I'll ever be the kind of person who gets up on stage. I fucks with it. This is still an important step for me. It's the first time a piece of music I made is being shared with the public. Nora never stopped encouraging me to mess around with all of her equipment she owns, and I end up enjoying it quite a bit. Yo, fucks with it. I still don't know what I'm going to do to support myself in the long term, but I get by for now with contract work here and there. I also published an article describing how I became more skeptical of the computer-assisted therapy approach. After that, Soren and Rainier stopped trying to get me to join their companies. Hell yeah. I don't need them. I want to reach the people who understand where I'm coming from. I want to hear what I have to say. Nora looks over to me and catches my eye. She's grinning. Uh-oh. That's the grin that means she's up to something.
Isn't this a beautiful track, everyone?
She's about to announce it.
It's the very first track ever by this girl right here.
Nora points towards me and the crowd breaks into cheers.
Everyone, let her know we want to hear more of her music, okay? Woo! You hear that? Yeah, what do you say, Evelyn?
The blood rushes to my face. People are smiling and applauding. They like what I made? Oh, goddamn! Evelyn, you made a straight fucking bop! They want me to make more? Nora continues her set and the music washes over me. You little mischievous creature. I don't know how it happened, but I'm tearing up right now. I have to use a sleeve to wipe my face. People are indistinct, everything starts to blur together. It feels so warm.
I don't understand any of this, but I'm in love with it.
Fuck yeah.
Tonight, I'm in love with everyone, everything, even myself.
Yes!
I've never felt like this before, and I have no idea what I did to deserve it. But for the moment, I'm filled only with gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for everything that led me to this place right here, this moment. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That was great. I legitimately enjoyed this game. That was a great fucking story, and I love that ending. Oh my god, that was fun. That was fucking great. That was a phenomenal ending to all this. Oh my god, that was a wild fucking story, a really fun game, really enjoyable, and I don't know, I'm riding high off that ending, quite honestly. That had me feeling great. Zera Fazal. Oh, Yuri Lowenthal. Oh, hey, he's the voice of Spider-Man. Sissy Jones. She was, I recognize her name from Greg Chun. Ah, I fucking knew I recognized Rainer's voice. It's Greg Chun, son of a bitch. Fucking Greg Chun. I knew it. I knew, every time Rainer spoke, I fucking like, I swear to God I know that voice. Fucking Greg Chun. I know him from, he was Yagami in Judgment. That's where I first recognized the name of Greg Chun anyway. But yeah, fucking Greg Chun. Every time he talked, I'm like, I swear I should know that voice, and I do. Written in part at Hospital Field UK. Cool. Cool. Bruh, this game fucking rules. I really like this game. I like the story. I like the characters. I loved it. I loved it. That ending was great. I'm almost certain like the other endings would have been a bit more depressing, but like that ending right there, bruh, I got the smile stuck on my face, goddammit. That was great. That was phenomenal. That was wonderful. Shout out to the people who made this game. I fucking loved it. I honestly didn't know what to expect going into it. Like, I knew like the basic premise of it, but like I said, great story, great characters. You know, like, I understand how you could go any which way with those endings. Like, I definitely see the appeal of them. I definitely see why you could be turned to go one way or the other. I definitely do. But I'm more than happy with the ending I got. That was a fucking perfect. I got the perfect ending. Fuck y'all. Man. I enjoyed this. I really did. If that wasn't blatantly obvious. But yeah, that's going to do it for my playthrough of Eliza. Thank you to anyone watching. It's all much appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. In the next, whatever the fuck it is I play next anyway. Usually, I say next one. Usually that implies next video, but there's not going to be a next video, not of Eliza anyway. But anyway. Till then. Peace.